Evolution of Jade. How are my little Jadettes? So y'all asked for a story time like 6 days ago. So I know I'm like 6 days late, but lo and behold, here I am on my balcony. Don't judge me because there's really good light, but the camera not even right anyway. But so I'm on my balcony trying to film this. I don't know like when. I feel like I look crazy, but whatever. It's just a story time. Okay, so I don't know why my cameras went off like that, but it did. But anyways, so what was the two story times? It was, oh, okay. So, so the most highly requested story time, hold on y'all, it's cool. I was supposed to be having this blanket on. Ain't got nobody's shoes on to catch a cold. Hold on. Okay. Here, I'm gonna bring it over here so I don't look crazy. Anyways, so the most requested story time was me and my husband's bootleg little love story. Don't mind my face. I have like put makeup on. I still have really bad postpartum acne. But yeah, I wasn't really caring about putting no makeup on. I'm gonna get situated, y'all. I'm sorry. So, I'm gonna do the story time first about me and my husband's love story, or whatever you want to call it. My sister calls it. I say it's a bootleg, but anyways. So I guess we'll start from the origin. I'm gonna get situated and then I'm gonna start the story. So hold on. Okay, so this story starts. Oh Lord, I look a mess. Anyways, this story starts, or I guess you could say takes place, in Great Lakes, Chicago. So I had joined the Navy August 1st. Yeah, August 1st. I don't know. So August 1st, 2018, I joined the Navy. If you hear talking, that's literally my husband. He's literally in his room, and I'm filming on his balcony because I don't got a balcony in my room. So, mind your business. Yes, I like to sleep in my own bed sometimes. But anyways, so August 1st, anywho, somebody texted me and stopped my video. Him. Anyways, so the process of going to Great Lakes, this is all important, okay? So I was joining the Navy, not thinking about no dude. I was not joining the Navy. I was joining the Navy to get away from, just San Antonio, Texas. My family, I was tired of being around them. Let's be real. Not all of them, but some of them. So I just need to get up out of there. I had a difficult upbringing. So I'm telling y'all all this because I'm trying to give y'all like my mindset. I had a difficult upbringing. I had it rough. And the only ever real relationship I had was this one boy who shall not be named in high school. That was the only real relationship I've had. So yeah, my recruiter, shout out to Duran, he was the best. He's the best, always keeping me out of trouble and whatnot. But the mindset that I was in was not to find no dude. I was like, F dudes. I was darn near gay. I was kidding. But anyways, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. But anyways, so I went through MEPS and stuff. You go through MEPS, get your stuff processed. So I remember the day I was leaving, you leave with like a group of people, and the same people that was in my group, every single one of them, we ended up in the same division. I will literally tell a boot camp story time so that way y'all know all the stuff that I'm saying, but y'all just gonna have to request that story time. And I promise this time I'm not gonna take 6 days. Anyways, back to the story. So it was about 1 Tech 5 when I first noticed him. So our divisions were still getting put together. So we were in this thing called Ship 1, which is where everybody is at when they're putting divisions together. Like, this is really hard to explain, but whatever. I left Surfside at boot camp. I seen him and I was like, okay. It was a lot of black guys other than him. It was a lot of black guys. So I noticed there was a lot of black people in general, and I was just like, okay, I'm not alone. I was like, I don't know no black person that's sitting up here joining it, but I ain't know, you know what I mean? So I was just like, okay. So the first interaction that we had, we were actually standing in a height line, which I'll explain in the later videos. Any lingo that y'all don't understand will be explained in the next video. There's y'all disclaimer. Anyways, we was in a height line, and I was talking to this girl behind me, and we wasn't supposed to be talking, and he turned around and told me to shut up. And so I was like, I know you ain't talking to me. Like, you're not talking to me. So we kind of got into a little argument. That was our first encounter. or whatever. But let him tell it. That's when he said he was like, oh, I was cute or whatever, but I was ghetto or like annoying, or he said something like that. I was not ghetto. I'm just energetic. I'm not ghetto. I'm not ratchet. But it was a lot of ratchet black girls in there that I hung out with. And that's fine to be ratchet, but I'm not ratchet. But they was loud, so I automatically just got put in the, little circle or whatever. So he was just like, he thought I was one of those other ratchet black girls. But I was like the class clown of boot camp. So I remember our first positive interaction. I had said something funny and everybody had started laughing. Mind you, this is not the place to be telling jokes. You get beat for doing that. But anyways, I had told a joke or whatever and everybody had started laughing. He laughed and I noticed it. I was like, okay. And he kind of looked at me. It was like, he laughed. He was trying not to laugh, but he laughed. I was funny. Okay, I'm still funny. But anyways, after that, I don't know, like we just started talking. I don't really remember the origin of what actually made us start having a conversation, but I was like, oh, he cute, whatever. And other girls thought he was cute too, so that used to piss me off, but I couldn't say nothing because no recruit contact, and you couldn't like be doing all that. So I don't know, but I was like, okay, he's cute. And I had a friend named Kiana. If you watch this video, Kiana, you know what I'm talking about. This is when they was trying to squeeze it out of me that we was like liking each other, and she was like, thanks, be looking good, like trying to mess with me, just trying to see if I was gonna get mad. And I was like, he sure do. In the back of my head, I was like, girl, I will snatch you bald headed. But anyways, I don't know, like we were just so in love in boot camp. Like I swear to God, this man could do no wrong. I remember one time he was like, do you think we're ever gonna argue? I was like, no. But anyways, so we used to like write to each other in our training guides, and like I used to draw pictures in his training guide, and he used to like write me. We used to write each other letters actually, and we could have really got caught up doing that. We used to write each other letters, little love letters. If I find one, I don't know if I want to put one in here, but because those are a little explicit. Anyways, we used to write each other love letters. So hold on now. If I feel one thing touching on me, it's not outside. Anyway, we used to write each other letters and whatnot. I repeated myself 3 times, y'all. I'm sorry. And there was only my bunkmate that slept at the top. She knew about me and Banks, like how serious. Because, okay, his last name is Banks. So when I first met him, I called him Banks. That's what I called him. So anyway, she knew about me and Banks. And she was just like, y'all are so cute, this and that. We was like the top little athletic couple or whatever in boot camp or whatever. I was like one of the best girls athletically in my division, and he was one of the best guys athletic. We was like a little power couple. It was like a little power. And everybody, even our RDCs knew, like they just didn't care. And there was this one RDC that we had, Chief Select, and she was a hater. She was like, y'all always together. Y'all always studying together. Y'all think don't nobody see y'all, but I see y'all, so separate. I was like, girl, you ain't getting no weenie at home, huh? Like, that made me so mad, because she said it in front of everybody, bro, and I was just like, dude. But anyways, so yeah, we used to follow each other around like little puppy dogs. We sat together at every chow. You had chow 3 times a day. We pretty much did every activity in boot camp together. We would exercise together. We would run together. The only thing we didn't get to do together was battle stations, and that's probably a good thing because we probably would not have been focusing. But anyways, yeah, we was in love. But so we graduated or whatever, and crazy thing was, in formation, he used to always stand behind me, bruh. He used to always be behind me in formation or on the side of me being a goof. Hold on, y'all, it's a plane, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna get back to you. Hold on. I think that was the train, but planes, trains, when you live on a military base, you hear it all. But anyways, so let me get some more detail in boot camp. I remember one time in boot camp, we used to always see each other getting in trouble. So one time I got in trouble like right in front of him, and he laughed, and I wanted to hit him so freaking bad. But then the very next day, I walked in on him getting beat, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I walked right out because I did not want to laugh in his face. But I should have, because he laughed in my face when I had gotten in trouble, so F him. Anyways, so we graduated or whatever. He was standing right behind me, so we was standing there the whole time. Graduation, that junk is like an hour, 30 minutes. But I just knew I was going to turn around and kiss him when they said Liberty Call. But did I do it? No, I swear to God, y'all, it was like something out of a it was something out of a love movie, like one of them rom-coms or something like that. Like, they said Liberty Call, which I'll explain because I already gave the disclaimer. Here she go, y'all. Here she go. Anyways, but so they said Liberty Call, and I turned around and I hugged him. Well, actually, my friend Liz had hugged me first, and he was kind of standing there like, you know, what's up? So then she let me go. The audacity when I'm trying to film, bro. Hold on, y'all. So they said Liberty Call. I turned around, he turned around. We get to hugging, and we was just looking at each other like we wanted to kiss, but we was low-key scared because you get conditioned for 8 weeks not to touch each other. And then they be like, congratulations, come around, hug each other, go hold hands. We was like, don't touch me, bitch, don't. But anyways, oh, and battle stations too. When you pass battle stations, that's like it. You're done. You're about to graduate in a week, okay? And so they gave us our caps and stuff, and they was like, shake each other's hand. I was like, no recruit to recruit contact. But anyways, so yeah, it was like something about a love story. And then I seen his parents come in, and I said, pew! I was too scared. So yeah, but yeah. So I found my parents, and then I was just thinking, oh, it's just like a boot camp thing, whatever. Like, he not even gonna remember me. What? I imprinted on him. Boom. He was in love with me for about 6 consecutive weeks, okay? So, well, let's say 5. So I'm like thinking, oh my God, he not gonna hit me up, this and that. But I gave him my number, and he ain't lose it. I was like, okay. No, wait. He gave me his number, then I texted his number, waiting on him to text me back or whatever. Like, when I went to go get my phone, I got a new phone. And then as soon as I got it, y'all, I texted him as soon as I got it. And he had texted me back, and he was just like, you know, I'm sorry. Why did you walk away? I wanted you to meet my parents. I wanted this and then. I was like, okay. Listen, I was scared, but I was so happy they texted me back. I was like, okay. And so then he was like, so my family was there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so I went to go see them, and I told him I was going to go see him on Monday. Y'all, when I tell you I was so nervous to go see him, because this is going to be the first time us actually being out of boot camp, even though I was going on his side of the base, which was the A school side of the base. Y'all, this is going to be in some parts, okay? And this is probably about to be all over the place. But anyways, dang, the sun going down quickly. So y'all, so that day, I took a long shower. So I was in THU. I was in temporary holding unit. I was waiting on a waiver for my syncope. So I was in THU. And he was on the A school side of the base. So mind you, I had to walk all the way over there. And before I knew how to take the shortcut, your girl was walking the distance. It took about a good 10 minutes walking to get in something. Because I had to walk to gate 8 and then walk down past the train station, walk around that roundabout, and then walk down the straight and narrow to the gate. And then I would usually meet him at the USO, or like right on the street corner at the USO, or I would meet him at the Next, or the McDonald's. Yeah, that's where I would usually meet him, I think. Yeah, okay. So anyways, or it was like this thing right next to the McDonald's. So pretty much the McDonald's area. Okay, so y'all, I was nervous. I put on so much perfume. I did my makeup. I freaking took a long shower, and I started walking on over there. I pulled up the little directions or whatever, started walking over there, made it over there. And I was like, I don't see you. Like, I was walking around. We was trying to find each other. And y'all, I seen him, and my heart just exploded. Anyway, so I seen him, and he seen me, and we walked up to each other, and he kind of like, that was the first time we actually kissed, because he tried to kiss me in boot camp, and I was like, sir, no recruit to recruit contact, sir, no. And like, he really tried, y'all, when he was trying to get me in, I'm just playing, but he did not care, and I was like, bruh, I'm not about to get in trouble. You're not fenced to kiss me, okay? Because he used to be like, I'm not gonna get caught. And anyway, but just thinking about it pissed me off. So we went to the Next, and he bought me a bracelet. He bought me some lingerie, and then he bought me some snacks. He got me some food, and we hung out all day, and it was just magical. It was magical. And then he would walk me back to the front gate, and I would go back to THU and tell my girls. I'd be like, oh my goodness. But anyways, but y'all, see, and this is the part where if you're not 18 or up, you should probably click on the video. You should probably, or if you're not like, see, it's not going, like, I'm not going to say nothing crazy, but like, I don't need nobody parents in my family getting mad at me, bruh, because I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. This is YouTube. But anywhoozy, so we spent a couple days together, and you know, I was like, baby boy. I was like, so what you trying to do? And he kept jokingly saying like, no, we should get a hotel. And I was like, you know, I was serious. I think he was playing. And I think even to this day, he would be like, I was literally joking. Like, and literally, so we met up this one day, and we met up at the McDonald's, and I came in there. That night, I bought the hotel. Like, I bought it that night. At my like, I was in my bed, like, clickety click click click, like, I bought the hotel. And then I met him at the McDonald's the next day, walking around excited, and I'm telling him about it, and he's like, you did what? And I was like, I got a hotel. And I could just immediately see his heart just dropping his foot. And I was like, why are you reacting like that? I mean, like, he told me that he wanted to this and that. So like, I was trying to consummate our relationship, you know what I mean? Because we used to have these hot, steamy makeout sessions at night when we was, you know, hanging out at the base, and like, we could never go anywhere. Like, and mind you, it is the dead of winter in Chicago, okay? I never had on a jacket, okay? I had on peanut butters, okay? Like, I was cold, okay? I was cold. And we could never like go inside his barracks because that was illegal, okay? And he couldn't come on my THU side of the base because that was the RTC side of the base, and you can't go over there unless you're in THU, or unless you work, or unless you're a recruit in the training command. So I was getting tired of always having to be outside, because we would literally just be outside, or like, not like outside, but you get what I'm trying to say. We'd be out doing activities, not really just laying down and chilling. Like, we wasn't doing that. So I was like, all right. So let me get something straight, all right? I wasn't like, let me book this hotel so we can, I was like, let me book this hotel so we can hang out, and then, But anyways, y'all, please don't click off the video. Okay, so he was looking like, oh my goodness, we're doing this. I think it was October 10th, if I'm not mistaken, 2018. No. Don't quote me on it. But anyway, so we went to this place called the Shake Shack or something like that. It's in Chicago. I don't know. We got breakfast. It was bomb. He got on the phone with his mom, and his mom seen me, and like, the first thing she said was, is she bald? And I was like, bad. Oh. Bad. I was like, dang, she don't like me. All right, next. So we went to the mall. And we weren't supposed to do this, but we got in regular clothes. You had to stay in your uniform when you was off the base in A school or in THU, because they ain't trust your black. But anyway, they didn't trust us. And I was like, just like a rule. I don't know. Just in case you got into some funny business. I don't know. But we got regular clothes. Big no-no. We were supposed to do that. But we did it anyway. And then I was like, you ready to go to the hotel? And he was like, I've been ready all day. So I said, all right, bet. Let's go. So then we went. First of all, the whole time we was in the car, we were quiet. We weren't saying nothing. Not a word. Not a word. Nothing. Quiet. Okay? Quiet. All right? So I'm thinking in my, like, the back of my head, like, he must be real nervous because he's not even talking to me. Like, I would say something and he would give me like a one-word response and be like, yeah. Yeah. And I'm just over here like, all right, this is awkward. So we get there, and the lady realized that we checking in for like one day, and she look at me and she look at him, and she like, okay. Make sure y'all change the sheets. I'm just playing. But anyways, so we get in there, and the first thing he do is push me down on the bed. I was like, bro, chill. I was planning on lollygagging in the shower. Like, I was about to go take an hour shower. Like, y'all, I was nervous. So, you know, I was just like, yo, chill. Like, I didn't even get to put the suit. Like, what did I bring? I brought a backpack, I think. And I was like, dang, let me put the backpack down. Golly, bruh. But yeah, I guess we was just excited to be you know, in our own little space. So I was like, let me take a shower. It took 45 minutes. He took a shower, it took like 20 minutes. And then he got out. We was kind of chilling. Y'all already know what happened. So anyways, after that, we got in the lift, right? Y'all, the lift took us way to some other place in Chicago, and we said the base. So I ended up getting in trouble, and I had to do extra watch because I was late and I didn't have no Liberty Buddy with me, and that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I ended up getting in trouble. Sure did. And then yeah, I really couldn't. I was so mad. I was like, bruh. But we still hung out and stuff. I still went over there without a Liberty Buddy because y'all know I didn't care. I was in love. Y'all don't judge me. Y'all all been dumb and in love. But anyways, so I was in love, y'all. I was in love. Ugh. We used to spend so much time together, just being goofy, going bowling, eating hella McDonald's, eating the Taco Bell and the Pizza Hut and all that was in the next. Yeah, he used to always get the Chinese. You know what's ironic? There's a Taco Bell Chinese place and Pizza Hut in here and a Dunkin' Donuts in here, and it was one in there. Like, this is really crazy. Deja vu. But anyway, so, you know, I ended up leaving the Navy, y'all. Went back home. I thought it was going to be over, but he was in love. He was in love. I put it on him, make him want to marry me. Okay, anyways. I ain't trying to get copyrighted now. But anywho, he was in love, so he came down to see me in December, and he was just like, and my grandma kept saying, that's not your boyfriend, that's your fiance, that's your fiance. And I was like, that's my boyfriend, because she wanted him to stay at the house. I think it was more her just really wanted him to be my fiance, so him staying at the house wouldn't seem so like fornication. But anyway, but it wasn't none of that. But you know, he came, and I didn't really think he was gonna come. He came. And that first night, I was I was in the car. So the first time he came in December, I was in the car. And, you know, I was with my family in the car. We was going to pick him up from the airport. And I'm really looking for him. And I swear, every time I don't see him for a long time, but then I see him again, this man gets shorter and shorter. I hugged him and I kissed him. I said, you so short. He started laughing. So then we got in the car, we got in the van. It was my mom, my dad, my grandma, my papa. And they was like, oh, Henry, or whatever. And then my dad was making fun of his name or whatever. And then we got back to the house. My grandma had made some food for him. They had barbecued earlier in that day. I forgot why we was eating barbecue. I really think it was for him, y'all. But they was real excited to meet him or whatever. And he was like, oh, you want to go on a walk? So we started going on a walk in this nighttime around my grandma's neighborhood. And he started asking me all these questions. He was asking me all these questions. And he was looking at me like he was looking at me. And I was like, why is you looking at me like this? What, sir? And he was like, you love me? I was like, yeah. He was like, you know I love you? I was like, yeah. And then he was like, he got in front of me, right? And I see him fumbling something out of his pocket. And he was like struggling to get out on one knee. I was like, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? And then he pulled out the ring. And it was the ring that I always been saying I wanted. A ring with a ruby in the middle, 2 diamonds on the side. And y'all, I'm so sad because I lost that ring. And I'm so sad about it. But anyway, yes, it was. And he was just like, then marry me. Will you marry me? I love you. This and that. And I was just like, I don't know what to say, sir. I don't know what to say, sir. What do you want me to say? But anyway, so I say yes, obviously. Obviously, I say yes. And, you know, I was like, oh, my God. So I went back to show my family. I was like, as a fiance. As a fiance. And it was just like, congratulations. Y'all, when I tell you I couldn't stop staring at that ring, I stared at it all night. And he was just like, why you keep staring at your ring? Like, da-da-da-da. So he was going to stay down in Texas in December 2018 for 2 weeks. He didn't stay for 4, but he stayed for 2. He was gonna stay for 2 weeks. So that's what I'm just going around the story, the timeline. So I was like in love, y'all. Like, he was down there. We finally got to spend time together. We would play the game together. We would sleep together sometimes, and we would do stuff together. Go to the park, and we went to the river walk, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I saw pictures. I want to start some pictures. I'm definitely going to start pictures in the video because I feel like this video need pictures. Good thing I left this whole little space open right here because I'm going to be inserting a lot of pictures into this video, okay? But anyways, This video is definitely on 2 parts because the second part is much longer than the first. I really skipped over a lot of stuff as far as boot camp, because it would just be really hard to explain. Like, all y'all really know is we fell in love with boot camp. We used to act the fool. I mean, we got called out one time at boot camp because we was over there joking and laughing in the back. Yo. But anyways, so there definitely be part 2 of the story time. I think I'm gonna end the part 1 right here because I don't want to have to squeeze or rush in stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. So stay tuned for part 2, my little Jadis. I know I look a mess. Don't come for me. My forehead is big and I look sick because I don't have on no makeup. All right, don't come for me. But anyways, I love you, my little Jadis, and I will see y'all in part 2, which I'm probably gonna go film in the house because it's cold out here and the sun's going down, y'all. The sun is going down. Y'all wanna see? Y'all wanna see the sun? It said bye-bye. But anyways, y'all, stay tuned for part 2. Love my little Jadis. As always, subscribe, like, turn on your post notifications. Follow me on Instagram at honey. Okay, and I'm going to be making a TikTok soon. I'm gonna put my music on there. But I love y'all. Bye.